Bitches think I'm crazy, but I'm normal. I just come off as a psychomaniac when I perform, and that's an X, so I don't bore you to death, cause I adore you. And it's the summer, so can you keep it by the lake?
Slim, Miss Petty, A Killer. That's how you say it. A Killer.
Yeah, a killer. A killer. A killer in here.
Or you could be like a killer. It don't really matter.
Anyways, we all savages. Fuck with us. Okay?
Period.
Savage gang. And it's on site. See me, you go. Okay?
Oh my god, who did your hair?
Okay,
I
so
like it
y'all,
with ponytail.
let's talk about it. Get into this bitch down. Let's talk about that.
Can I see it? Who did it? Who did that? Who did that?
Miss Halle Berry. Okay? If your friends doesn't have the same name as a celebrity, you ain't popping, sis. You not popping. That's all I gotta
What's wrong
say.
with your life?
Like, sis, who are you? But thank y'all. Okay, so welcome to the video. Hey guys, welcome to my vlog. So I got two guests with me. I got Boo Halle Berry, and then I got Boo Jelly, and we are going to be bringing you guys finding your identity. It's gonna be like more of like an open discussion, so everybody's welcome to chime in. I got a few questions for them to answer and basically give us a feedback on where they're at in their phase of life. So finding their identity is based off this theorem that I'm just so obsessed with. It's Euler's law. So the theory is E to the I theta equals 1. So what makes you whole? And E is basically this E mc squared. You know, it's just a term that people have used in science for a long time. And it basically is, let's see, amplified by your imaginary of what phase of life you're in. And that's how I relate it. So I want to see what these ladies have to say about where they're at in life and how they're finding their identity.
Oh, and right here, don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe.
Yeah, like, subscribe, fuck with us if you like it.
Oh shit, I'm so sorry. My duke's so big, girl, just be knocking stuff off the camera.
Alright guys, so starting off, I just want to get an input as far as where you guys think you are in life. We'll go one at a time. Where do you think you guys are in life with your career? What is your age range? Let's give it a five-year part. And then, you know, how do you feel like you're progressing so far in life? Haley, let's go first.
Okay. I'm in the 20 to 25 age range, and I feel that I'm fortunate enough to be a path where I'm already in the career that I want to be, you know. And for
what is your career field? So that they know.
I am a registered nurse.
Okay.
Right now I'm still a bedside nurse, you know, just like what you think of when you walk in the hospital, just a regular nurse. I'm working towards going back to school to be a practitioner, nurse practitioner. So you probably think of like someone that's like right under a doctor. But that's just goals that I plan to achieve later on in life. But yeah, I'm lucky enough to have went to school and graduated and actually have gotten, you know, a job in my, you know, with my degree. Yeah.
Okay. With your degree.
That's where I am.
How many years of college did you do?
So I did 4.5 years of college.
Okay. And then how long have you been in your career field?
I've been a nurse for almost 3 years. In December, it'll be 3 years.
Okay. Okay. And Jelly, what about yourself? What's your age range starting off?
20.
20.
I'm at the point of my life where I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. So right now I'm trying to be in the health field. So I started off doing medical assisting this fall coming up. It's kind of like a happy and sad, not sad, like happy and scary moment.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's kind of like I don't know what I'm gonna be, what's gonna be handed towards me,
Mm-hmm.
and like
I'm so
Cancel
sorry.
that. Okay, so I just want to go ahead and point out.
Everybody,
She
I'm
ain't
so
sorry. We been told her to cancel. She been sleeping. She can't hold her drink, and that's on site. Okay. But I do want to come back to Jelly and what she's saying right now because
me
she's
too.
20, and at the age of 21, I think I was not. I think that me and her both was there because at that age I went through the same thing. I definitely didn't know where the fuck I was going in life with my career, with what I want to do, with the things that I was interested in. Like, I was just doing so much. I was like all over the place. I was in college and I did move away from home, so it was like a stressful thing for me. And then, let's see, at the age of 20, like, college was just hard as fuck.
Oh my god, it's so hard.
So I was stressing the fuck
Really?
out.
Yeah.
Yes.
I really think it's not hard. I feel like it's more
The work you put in.
you maintaining yourself,
Okay.
like knowing how to balance.
That
Yeah.
that's true for some degrees.
Yeah.
But okay, if you look it up, like what are the hardest degrees to have? I have a nursing degree and she has an engineering degree. At the age we went to school right out of high school. We went to college right out of high school. So at 20,
Like, no
we're-
break, no
yeah.
nothing.
So at 20, we're deep into our degrees. We're not taking like those meaningless math
General
and English
class.
Yeah, we're not taking general class. We're deep into our degrees, and it's hard. It's just hard. No matter how you put it, engineering is hard.
I didn't know
Nursing is
nobody
hard. It's
where
just
I was
hard.
at. I didn't have no friends from where I was at to what I
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
doing.
So
Yeah, I was like
Yeah,
more.
when you first get
more
into
to
it.
myself.
yeah, when you first get
Mhm.
into college, you can have. If you're disciplined enough, you can do school, have fun, go to parties,
Mm-hmm.
do whatever you want to
I'm
do.
really not a party person,
Yeah.
but like when it, sometimes it's
Yeah.
fun to go out here.
It is.
Yeah,
it
I
is.
mean, no
You
doubt.
need a stress
When
relief.
I was in college, like, I mean, a part of me was not like, I'm a go out girl. Like, no, I was about my business. I was about, I was
Staying on top
about
of
me.
yourself,
Yeah. So, managing right now when you're 20 and everything, I can relate.
Yeah, I just want to say it's okay
Yeah,
to not. Well, you kind of know what you kind of want to do,
right.
But
You
it's
just
like
need to
that
be
scary
confident.
Part. Yeah, that
Yeah.
scary part is
I-
It's
it's
like
normal. It's
the moment
normal.
when you're walking into like what you really want to do.
Mhm.
That's like the first
But that
day.
scary part is like lets you know that like you don't want to mess up, so you really into it. You really know
Yeah.
what you want to do. Like
Yeah.
that's it. Like I think that's that calling.
So definitely
Yeah.
hone in on your confidence is
Yeah.
what we could tell you.
It'll grow. So Sierra, where are you at in your life right now?
So where I'm at, I can definitely say I'm proud to say where I'm at. I have achieved my bachelor's. I have moved out here to California, and I am still using my degree, but I'm also using my skills. I feel like my degree really doesn't have anything to do with where I'm at, which is like the unfortunate thing, but it also shows that I do have a focus on what I'm doing, which is I'm in tech. I have a title of being an IT operations deployment consultant
Damn, that just sounds confusing as hell.
at Pinterest. And I basically image computers and everything. I just get to touch technology and be a part of it for a mass amount of their employees. So it just makes me feel really important. And it just makes me feel really good because like this is just my skill and what I do. if I didn't do anything of what I was doing before, I don't think I'd be where I'm at. That's where I'm at.
So how does what does this have to do with the equation? How does it correlate with the equation?
So finding your identity is basically, like I said, e to the I theta. Theta is a phase. It's a phase of where you're at in life and where you imagine to be. What happened? Was that? Did that go over your heads?
Jelly, what you laughing at?
I'm chilling.
What?
Jelly, what you laughing at?
Speak on it.
I'm just jelly.
Jelly. Y'all are weird as fuck. Like,
I swear she just looked at me and started laughing. I don't know what we laughing at.
fucking weirdos.
Jelly,
Anyway,
what we laughing at?
Fucking weirdos.
so
She just laughing at me. Yeah, it went over my head though. I don't know what theta means. What's
theta is a phase. It's an angle. Like,
Okay.
did
And
you
then
not
what's-
take geometry?
Girl, yeah, 8th grade.
Oh my god.
Okay, so what's e to the I or EI?
E is a constant. It's like
So
what
what's
you
constant in
maintain.
my life? Like my life?
You're
Oh,
constant.
I'm the constant. Okay,
Yeah.
and the phase, what's the phase? Like me being in California?
Your phase is where you are right now. Like where you are. So
oh,
E
'cause I
is the
wondered.
constant.
Yeah.
I is what you imagine to be. And theta is your phase as far as where you are
Oh,
in
so-
life.
So I'm E,
Mm-hmm.
and then where I want to be a neonatal nurse practitioner.
Mm-hmm.
But my phase right now is that I'm a nurse.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm just a regular nurse.
Right.
Wow.
And then this
So
whole
it equals where you're at. Like, because
E
you have to
equals
go. You have to go through phases.
right
To get where you want to be.
to imagine to be where you are to be one. Because that whole equation
one
equals
is a prime
one.
number. You can't break one down. Isn't one a prime?
I mean, the equation equals one.
And plus, everybody got their own phase they go through
Yeah.
to get where they at right now. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So you gotta break that down for us, because we don't know that shit.
I know y'all didn't, but I'm glad that I was able to explain it off of like what we just talked about.